Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna start my timer. Okay. Welcome back to my channel. It's Allie Rain here, back to the awesome episode of Dream Daddy, and hopefully this is all recording. I'm very upset if it's not. Last time I made a video. I went on a date with Damien and a bunch of shit happened. You should go back and watch it. But this time it says, while I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. I don't like coupons. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Well, why not just open the door and take it? Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I slightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells to the door. What? I have something for you. It's a surprise. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want, this big envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn instructor for the arts. I mean, if you're busy, I can just come back, some other time. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in. Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Bear hugs. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I just can't. I can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed the interview, and you're a photographer, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on this for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? No, for fakesies, I'm just playing. Yes, of course. Amanda hugs me again. More bear hugs. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on the patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and oh my god, I just can't. Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all of this professional photo editing software for free? Oh my god, I wish I got that. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Oh my god, all the new friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounds extremely like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit or maybe a snake or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, I had to talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And you don't even get me started on the paranormal words, English. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh my god. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now. You're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Aw, super awesome dad moments.
Welcome.
Oh.
You've got dads.
Huh. Do I? I will never get used to that. Welcome. You got dads. So I want to do everybody's, but since I started at the bottom, we're just going to go on a line, and I'm going to get to everybody's second date. And then on the last one, I'll choose which one I want to actually do. So we're gonna go on a date with Damien again. Message Damien. I swear to God, some weird ass message like he gave me the first time. Dad, tip 56. Go ask your mother. I love games like this. They're so sweet. I'm trying to fight off my coughs. I really want to cough right now. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Damien, there's a thing called Dad book for a reason. You just message me on Dad book. You don't send me mail. What? Can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, the dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads. Good Lord, yeah. Dearest Allie, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence enduring rather than trying. One can only hope that use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily, that's not what you wrote this hastily, under the warm embrace of extreme fearful that I may misinterpret and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you... Okay, it's taking me way too long to read this fucking letter. So, just pause it, because I suck at reading. I'm sure it's very, meaningful and shit. Amanda and I both look up at the letter. Wow. He's good. So you gonna catch a movie with him? Okay, so he asked me out to the movies. Yeah, I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
What?
You have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Yeah.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. You have to be cool back. Will you help me? I need a class in this. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. There you go. Oh, that's classy.
Huh.
Amanda and I Amanda and I hop onto the laptop and pursue Showtime. He doesn't seem like the romantic comedy kind of guy. He really doesn't.
Yes.
Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2. What the fuck is that? Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. It sounds extremely stupid. I would not watch it. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the annual of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Oh! Vampire titties, that's great. Love vampire titties. You have a panda on your shirt, just noticed that. Welp, let's roll the dice. I purchased the tickets and print them out, then sat down on the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Please don't have me pick. Damien. Fuck, I have to pick. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Hey. Good morrow to you on this fine eve. I feel like the good morrow to you on this fine eve is what I should say, or I'd hope that this letter finds you in good health. But I feel like that's more the, hey, we're not going out kind of deal, so we're just going to go with this one. Not sure if that checks out, but it looks fine to me. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried to cask that kid? You been good? I must confess my amateur control of the written word. Okay. Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in a good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. The earnest shit was pretty messed up. I'm not saying that. For I felt very much the same our last encounter. Nice. Fuck yeah. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. You can't rush it. Well, a strange turn of events. I found myself unarmed of the situation at hand. This landscape with the fall of Arix, I find myself lost in your details. Let me get at that. We're not saying that. What the fuck? I'm not a fuckboy. Excuse you. I have class. Like brother's landscape with the fall of, I find myself lost in your details. We'll do that. Dad. What? I saw it on TV. I'm not actually an intelligent person. Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I would very much enjoy your company. Accompany me to the cinema. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. I would very much enjoy your company. We'll do this one. Smooth calling at the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to the Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, Hard Daps. Namaste. We'll carry on. Best wishes. And then I sign my name, my full name, fancier than what? Allie Ray. Is that okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Good God, my letter looks like shit. We're gonna read my letter real quick. Good morrow to you on this fine eve. I must confess my amateur control of the written word as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Like Berkefel's landscape with the fall of irises, I find myself lost in your details. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to the Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find with very titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, Allie Rain. Fuck yeah, you spelled his name wrong. Oh shit, that sounds like me. What?
Huh?
Nah, just trying to... Oh, okay. I probably would have spelled his name wrong. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. My finger's bleeding. Can I seal it with tape?
Yeah.
That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle. Oh, my phone lit up. Scared me. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that? What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and experimentally presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it sit for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your insignia. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is to deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons.
Huh.
Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished. Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? Why did thunder come out from behind Damien in his store here? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long have you been there for? You just yelled in my ears. I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What? I guess I'm going nuts.
Oh my.
What? Regardless, the hour grows close.
Oh.
Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repay you the deed and Sour Patch candies or perhaps Milk Duds. I would like Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks as we're waiting. I hear a familiar voice behind us. My dad's here. Fuck. Is this your kid? It's your fucking kid. I turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you're spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it.
Oh.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. Well, we'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Huh. Good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seemed a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Oh, what's going on? Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Vampires, huh? The movie hasn't even started. Why are you freaking out? That's such an ass thing to do. Is everything okay? It's just... I got hearts for that. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. Oh. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Oh my goodness, I love scary shit too. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Okay, I feel like you don't like scary movies whatsoever, and you're just sitting here about to watch this movie freaking out. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I'd never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? You must be joking. I love horror movies. We're about to find out. The lights dim for the film. Damien screams. That scared the shit out of me. It's so loud in my head that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. Okay. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters: Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken, my coffin. Two more vampires slide the tops off their stone... I can't read right now. Stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding I can't read. I just can't. I need water. Hold on. My throat's so dry. I'm dying a little bit inside. Okay. Somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as that sounded, it actually is pretty fun flick. Stop yelling in my fucking ears. We get to the tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It is good to finally blood you.
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about my vampires, or blood, or vampiric blood. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Aw, I'm trying to be cute. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Tell a dad joke. Nah. Point out plot hole. Ask what's happening. We'll do that. Fuck! Ugh! I fucked up! No, I fucked up. I want to fix it. Fuck! Wait, what's happening?
Huh.
I believe Carmel is trying to kidnap the general's son, but the son is also her cousin, and there's a werewolf for some reason. Which one's Carmel? She's Dimitri's wife rival, I think. Great, he's confused. Going for the kill. This movie doesn't make any sense because I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention and therefore it's a dad.
Huh.
Right, yes.
Huh.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus Bad Blood and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true vampire crusade was a vampire crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out hard.
Oh my!
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmel, who watch the two from afar.
Huh.
Oh no! Twist ending. The bloodline has been pure for thousands of years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be short term before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous origins. The movie fades out again in bloody question mark. How accomplishes the end. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he's survived the encounter. He even seems kind of inverted. What an interesting film. While the premise and miniatures struck me as pedestrian, I was entertained by the harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards of vampiric lore. Oh, he has a big old smile on his face. Yay! Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. I may be able to save this date. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as company, yes. ... He thinks I'm lovely. Oh my god. Damien, okay, here comes the smooth response. Thanks, cool. Okay. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck to say. Fuck yeah, okay. I said thanks. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I'm sure I am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Were we not, friend? I have a plan. Oh. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What? Are we going in there? A little bit of a Victorian flavor, Allie. Trust me. Okay. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien... Oh my god, the music. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in a graveyard is an old Victorian tradition, an appreciation finish to an evening after a vampire movie. wouldn't you say? With the flourish, Damien produces a blanket and picnic basket. Wait, where are we? Where were you hiding that? You don't need to know. Under my cloak? Oh, right. Damien folds the blanket and we both sit down. Gazing out into the city lights, he produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheese. I actually hate red wine, but okay, it's a nice touch. In the Victorian era, this is like really loud in my ear. In the Victorian era, where no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of, once royally graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials. They became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
What?
I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the construction for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. Like, if you would have dropped a few hints, told me you want to see, I don't know, like a romantic comedy, then, we would have went and saw that. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I hear a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly toward us, its shape taking more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I wanted to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Wolf! I feel like it's Brian. Oh. It's a dog. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, as it finally comes into the light, the friendless, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner toward us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs his hand. Damien looks egotistic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog! Hey. We both look up, not expecting to see Robert. I just got a whole new respect for you. Your dog is adorable. Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together, hunting crypts. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? It's like my giant purse. It's like a giant black hole. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging fiercely. Damien continues to smoothly down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw.
Oh,
Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know he liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet and extends his hand to help me up. I gladly take, as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Allie, if you allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. I feel like the first one. I got eggplants and hearts out of that one. A noble propose. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my incursities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. I unlock the door and step inside.
Whoa!
Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No. What makes you think that? I was just, Okay, yeah, you know, how was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. There you go. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool. He's scary. Nice save, Allie. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? Used to be a piece to throw parties. I think I'm mesmerizing that. Mesmerizing that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can you be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it a night. Don't stay up too late, will ya? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Night. Off to Zawland. I wonder how I did. Did I still get an S? I fucked up once. Yes, still got an S.
I'm sensing a romance between us.
Oh my god.
A chemical
A
romance.
chemical romance.
That's a band?
Yes, Damien, it is a band. I got an achievement. Interview with the Vampire, Part 2. Let's see, how much time do I got? I got time. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down to the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. The kids next need some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? Oh my god, my baby girl's crying? Why is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Oh, why are you crying? What's wrong? In the dark, I see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. I mean... I didn't want nobody to mess with me when I was sad. Just gonna leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Aww. Wow. I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things that she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. Amanda, 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She dropped a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still frozen burned waffle out before it is finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I am teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages, and I wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her to the ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that I would force her to talk about it. I'm only going to make things worse, but I have no idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. Ooh, what are we cooking up? I hear Amanda walk into the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline into her room. She clearly tries to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I want to say I'm sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, You know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understood. I pull out a cake out from the refrigerator and place it out on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing, I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. It feels like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The one who puked and did Gotham Beyond. No, that was you. You puked and did Gotham Beyond. The best friend. The other one. The best friend. Heh! Dead points. You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but when I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they all told me they were busy studying for the Click AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. Christian Noah. And, that's nothing. What? I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person that I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invited everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say that they're busy like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Aww.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalator watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then he kisses her. No! Yes, I know! So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too? I don't know, Grace. The boring one? Well, yeah, but that's not important part. Yeah, got it right. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to a group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening. What did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an outrageously long stringing of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot. I can believe that. I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me. I am trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh no.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then, wait, left me on read? What is that? Oh, like, she saw my messages and didn't reply, and I know because there are receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm really gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, "How could you say that about me?" And I'm like, "Say what about you?" And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more. Oh god, my computer is dying. I need to... oh, wait. It should already be plugged in, actually. Where's my wire? That's not my wire. Where did my wire go? There it is. I see it. I found it. Okay, I plugged it in. It's plugged in now. There was so much more. Honestly, it's all just really stupid teenage stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everyone else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnant of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad that she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh.
Anyways, so she's gonna cry again. That's it. That's the whole Sarah did tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for the more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's kind of dumb. It's not dumb. It's not dumb. It's your whole life. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess, unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friends last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. High school does suck, but real friends don't fucking do that. They don't. They just don't. They don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing that's the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about your character than it does about you. Way more about her character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, And if they can't see that well, that's their problem.
Huh.
I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did eat that whole cake. Welp, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes. Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you,
I
Amanda.
love you too, Dad.
Ah, that was cute. I have to read it. She just said it to me. That was adorable.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. So I have 4 minutes. I think I'll start one more and then that'll be the end of it. And now I don't know if I should go in line or if I should do like a diagonal thing. Because be Damien, Craig, Hugo, Matt, Joseph, Brian, and then Robert. But I kind of want to do Robert now, then Matt, then Hugo, then Craig, then Brian, then Joseph. So, okay, so I did get another heart with him. It says, hey, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? Haha. I can't commit. Can I go back? Okay. So, we'll do Robert next. Why not? When the internet gains sentence and decides to destroy us all, it'll use information against us, right? Oh, God. I don't know, I like Matt too. Fuck it, we'll do Robert. Gotta do all of them anyways. Robert's not my number one, but he did gain a little bit of love for me with that dog. Dad tip 77, don't smoke. Dad tip 69, it's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. Robert was pretty nice, a little odd but nice, and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says he read my message. Oh my god, he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs, watch cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. Aww. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel, Food Channel, Game Show. We watch the Food Channel. Oh, Meat Hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon, margarine pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. How are you putting paper clips and a hammer in a dish? Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours into whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach is grumbling. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for our old Chef Rain to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich. Microwave some eggs. Mustard jar. Make a sandwich. And make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich. It lost air. I admired my work for a second before I clumsily dropped the entire thing on the floor. Fuck. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong in my mouth. That is disgusting. Wait, I'm a wreck. Oh my goodness, stop doing that. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off the door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I ready my dunk. Come on, Slam! I take a leap from the free throw line, the rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to the song. No, look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped, Toddler Torment. Toddler. What you have in front of you is a mercenary disconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace and cream French. Of course. This is luxuriously a jar of baby food. Ew. I hate baby food. It's disgusting. The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. But what? You up? What are you doing? What does that mean? WTD. Oh, WTD. Not what I meant to say. WYD. Sit. What does that mean? What are you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm watching television with my daughter. Just working on my motorcycle. Just working on my motorcycle. I type back. Just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. Just chilling. Just chilling. I'll make you look cooler. A couple minutes pass by. Another message pops up.
Yeah.
Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it is your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out to the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies? Yeah, barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Ahoy there, Skipper. Oh my god, Mary. Robert and Mary are here, huh? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along, figured we needed a drinking buddy. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't need a drink. We don't need Mary. Man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me.
Come on.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
There.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Beer, something tropical, whiskey straight up. I'd take whiskey over beer any day. Hey, Dad, after my own heart, huh? I got eggplants for that. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Ah.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knocked back shots. I almost choked on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick! I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, okay. We'll leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed?
Oh.
Irish. I wish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub. Oh, is it? Good pun. Is it whiskey to my heart?
Ugh.
Fuck you, Mary. Good God. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Allie. Try harder. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. Exactly. We walk inside Irish. I wish we were drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are we having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Beer might be good. Don't they make fruity Irish cocktails? Fuck it. We'll keep doing whiskey. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and slides up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one. Why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in a gulp and burps loudly. That'll put hair on your chest. Okay. You are truly a paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey, Allie, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? Oh, I don't know how to process this even at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lovely conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kids snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot the little hemp sweatshirted Grimmel in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie and about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're running a bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad, and blah, blah, blah. So, what did you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter, politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. Good Lord. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What?
Hey.
You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? What? No. I am a low and abiding citizen. You with the feds? No, I don't know what to say. You with the feds? I feel like I'll say I'm a law-abiding citizen. It's just gonna dim it out. So we're just gonna say this: I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit quarter boy is gonna drop me dim on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want to run it. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not mess. Jesus, kid, dial it up, dial it back. Oop, got Robert. Robert giggles helplessly. Ha! I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might be used to your brand of humor. Fine. We sit around and sip on our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Let's not do that. Lots of illegal bachelors around here, huh? Lots of eligible. Could you get us the next round? I don't think she'll get us the next round, but I think she would go for other guys. You know, I was hoping for a quiet evening with my friends. No drama, no unwarranted advances, just friendship. But no, you gotta call me out like that? Mary, No, it's fine. Oh shit. You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Allie wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Mary, you are pissing me off. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pressure their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Deuces, nerds. Okay, Mary gets up and struts over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you, does she? Does she, though? Does she really? I feel like she kind of delis and making men suffer. Well, she does. But about her and Joseph? What about him? Oh, he got pissed off. You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making go-go eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Aw, man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? You know it. There's so much wild in me. I have a child I need to take care of. You know it. I get so wild I've got a whole safari in here. I just really wild all the time. Fuck. Can I save this? God, I don't want to go all the way back. Fuck. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp what am I getting myself into? Thank you. Think you can go shot for shot? Fuck yeah, I can go shot for shot. Let's go. There's only one way to look cool here. Grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shots and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Exactly. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence, or they're afraid of what the other person is gonna think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice. Just learn to be comfortable with the silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in the silence and drinking whiskey. Oh,
Hey.
all right. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary gives the hard sell to the young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? Who breaks the silence like that? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had, gone. No.
Hey.
Great, me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I can say that word. I just can't. I can't right now. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man. Another man after another one excused himself to the bathroom, and I assume crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey, inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary is gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it is not his birthday. We make our way out of the bar and back into the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. Where are we? I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally a liquor store. I need to get a drink of water. Wait here, I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles and brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel. What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, think of his literature about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hauls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy. I got a problem with authority. Yay, got hearts finally. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over to the stop sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leaped up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. There's a van back here? After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. Let's get pizza. I can't agree with that. I can't argue with that. We're good around here. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we finally end up in front of a tiny hole in the wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads Pete's Piece of Pizza. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and piping out pizzas right out of the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Allie, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Of course. Yeah, fuck it. I like pineapple. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant piece of paper plate so structured with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. How romantic. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in an alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in ya? You betcha! I'm so tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure that she's alright. I'm sure Amanda is fine. She's 18. I think she is fine. I'm so tired, but... Yes, my dad's stamina is whining, but I'm game for more. What are we doing? Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, courteous not to be heard or seen. Shh! Don't shh me so loud. Shh! We come to the end of the hallway. We find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it is almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman of his finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss a taxi driver? Hell yeah! The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh my god. Oh damn, it's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you. It's me. It's your neighbor. Hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profuse his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up! It's beautiful! Aw, Ernest, your feelings. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Oh my god. Okay. Look at that, Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did a lot of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their job. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theater. Robert is a very lovey-dovey guy. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee, what the hell? Ernest and his friend stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. What the fuck, Ernest? Oh, what do you want? Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down to his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classistic mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What?
Huh?
Have you ever even seen any Michelle Powell? I think that's Michael. Yeah, Michael Powell. A Matter of Life and Death, 1946, easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man.
How dare you?
Oh God, no. You listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you a dumber and sadder. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh no. Oh no. Now you're done. Now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck, my knee!
What?
Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts. Alright, buddy. Talk like punk. Talk like punk. Get hit like punk. Robert squares up into a boxing stance. Quincy Berry rules 3-minute round with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turn slide. This is an automatic dedication of 3 points. You'll have to this know in a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful variety to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends wearily back way. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you able to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable.
I.
You throw the rules at them through, though they always bolt. Nobody wants a Quincy Berry sanctuary to throw down. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow.
Hey.
See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh.
Robert and I cooled down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. Yet the true you came out. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller? I haven't.
Oh.
Fuller is Cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for the dinner and movie. Thanks for the adventure. I mean, thanks for defending my honor, and thanks for the dinner and movie. We'll do that. Dinner was $4 and movie was free, but you got it. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to the doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheek, a rare sight. Let's hang out again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert clamps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside, and I stumble my way back home. I mean, that was a shitty date. Fuck, I'm not getting an S for that.
I'm a straight shooter. I like that.
You're a straight shooter. I like that. Got a fucking A. God damn it.
Welcome.
Night,
You've
Dad.
Got Dads.
Well, I am actually going to end that episode here. This was a very long episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am extremely sorry for all the reading mistakes, but I am getting a little bit better, and I am still extremely sick. That's why I sound like shit. But if you guys like that video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see some more. Trying to get to 100 subscribers. So don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!